What you doing over there, Mr.
I'm getting into some delicious
Crust?
chocolates you got.
Hey, those are for your mother.
Oh, are they seriously? Oh, these are white peppermint. Okay, yeah. I'm a dark chocolate kind of guy. I can retape it. Don't worry.
Okay. Sorry, Wendy.
Hey, welcome back, y'all. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching right now. Sorry. I'll find some tape later.
I got you all this candy over here, babe.
Oh, okay.
All yours.
All right. That's where I need to be then. Woo! We got a little project for you guys today. Stephanie, the bargain shopper, deal finder that she is, she's found a antique table that's a miniature table for Emmie. So you already got a couple of chairs.
I did.
Rigged up here.
I've been wanting to do this for many months now.
A little place.
She
needs a little spot.
Yeah, she needs a little place in our kitchen where when she's older, she can like draw and doodle and, you know, have her snacks. She needs a place in the house that is all hers. Yeah, it's perfect. See,
Not that she doesn't have the whole house pretty much anyways.
right?
You guys are going to love the desk. The only problem is it's pretty crusty. It's really old. I'm not sure how old. I would dare say like 40s maybe.
Maybe.
Something about like that. So I'm going to do a little wood restoration on it today. But it's a cute little miniature table. It's got a little drawer in it for her to put stuff. She's already been playing with it. She loves it.
And her little chairs.
This will be where I'm like playing with teacups with her, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, we're actually going to move around a couple things. That entire corner is going to be hers.
Oh, okay. I've got a hole in my pants.
Yeah, do you need to be eating more chocolate with a hole in your pants?
There's something happening over the holidays here. The holidays have gotten to me. Seth pointed that out. I was like, wow, that's a big hole there. I've worn these jeans maybe like 30, 40 times. Yeah. Wranglers.
Always washing those things.
I can't wrangle me in. I'm too much. I'm too much of a man.
He comes down, walking down the stairs this morning, like dressed and ready to go, and I was like, babe, I think there's something wrong with your jeans.
Well, the rip has grown. I went fishing this morning. You know, got the trolling motor and ripped it even more. So I gotta change my pants.
At least you weren't like somewhere that was like important, you know. You were just on the water. It's
Oh yeah, I was just on the news last night. No big deal.
Good.
Hey, by the way, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 100,000 subs. I've said that 47 times.
At least.
At least. But we really just want to hit 100K. Because when we hit 100K, we can communicate with YouTube, tell them to turn our comments back on. Until you subscribe, we can't do that. Plus, it's cool just to hit like the century mark, you know? A little accomplishment.
Yeah, maybe that'll be like our Christmas present.
Hey, you guys want to see our Christmas tree? Come on out. I know you're looking at my butt.
We are looking at your butt.
The festive room.
Dun,
The festive room
dun,
with Uncle Herschel.
It's not on. There we go.
It's not very majestic right now because we got the sunlight coming in from the outdoors, but this is, Stephanie picked this tree out, and this is my first tree that's like, not one of the, I don't know, it just looks real, but it's not.
But it's not. It's one of those balsam hills. I ordered a balsam hill tree because I was like, those are the best of the best, and we want one of those so it'll last many, many years. Ordered it like on a Black Friday, so we got that Black Friday deal. And when it came in, this is just our luck, you guys. They sent us this box, and it's a 4.5-foot tree. So when it came in the mail, I was like, that's not gonna work.
There's something going on with our life where everything that we do, we're involved with, there's always a mishap.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like we expect it now.
Just expect it. I'm like, you know, ready to problem solve every day. Just wake up. What kind of fires we got? Let's put them out. Let's move on.
Yeah, when I had to call the Balsam Hill people, he was like, I don't know what to tell you. This is super rare and it's never happened. I was like, honestly, I don't know. It's just us. It's okay.
Never dealt with the Rackley's. I'm still wearing these pants. I'm going to change. Don't worry. It's a pretty cool old table.
I was going to say, you see how cool it looks? I mean, it looks like
it's really basic.
Old school, literally old school table.
It's you can tell it's really old just from the way it is. Isn't that neat? The screws in here, they are just you know, flathead screws, which is pretty rare to see in a lot of modern furniture.
Don't you think it looks like it came from like a schoolhouse?
It could have. It could have. But one of the problems with it is the middle of the table has a big crack. What I need to do is get the tabletop straight connected again, and then we're gonna sand it up and bolt it back down or hammer it in back down to where it's nice and flat and it doesn't have that, and she's not catching her fingernails, and just doing a sand and then doing like a bold linseed oil on it instead of like doing a finish on it. I'm not sure. A poly might be pretty good for the kiddos.
Don't worry, I already got you. We're gonna paint this.
We're gonna paint it.
I'm gonna paint it.
Oh, what color are you gonna paint?
I'm gonna paint it white.
Okay, all right. Well, I could have guessed that.
Well, because it's gonna go in the kitchen. It's gotta match the rest of the cabinets, and I got her some cute little gray chairs. It's gonna look so cute. I don't know. Is this like her Christmas gift?
I got her a Christmas gift.
Oh, you did?
I did.
You didn't tell me.
I can't tell you.
Let's see.
Right. Let's go ahead and open them now.
Who's it from?
Just on the outside it says
Gillen?
Gillen. Here's some of our.
Wagyu.
This is from a company, yeah. Here's some of our chopped and formed Wagyu jerky. Now, if any of y'all that are familiar with beef products, you may have heard of Wagyu. It's like the most delicious type of beef. Me and my girlfriend love watching your videos and are inspired to have our own treehouse one day.
Ooh, hopefully a treehouse that doesn't shift around.
Yeah, it's always a process. Thanks for the quality entertainment. Their Insta is Buds Outdoors Wagyu and wasatchwagyu.com. That's their beefery, if you will. Wow, this stuff looks professional and good. It says contains soy, so these are just for me. These are gonna be like the ultimate boat snacks. I only asked for 2 things for Christmas: underwear and socks.
I was gonna say, you didn't
But
ask
now
for
I
pants.
might need a pair of jeans.
I think you ripped through that letter. Is that a letter?
Whoa!
Pine cones!
Oh, did I
You
cut?
just
Oh, well,
his
well, I
letter.
put it right over the tape to open the box. LFG and family, you guys are great. Love the vlogs. The last video I watched about the nuts was some very funny stuff. Sean, thank you for the Mondo pine cones.
Whoa!
These are huge.
Oh man, those
These
are
are like-
the ones that you have to pay like $20 at Hobby Lobby for.
Well, if you live out in the monster pines, you
Those
just
are
gather
like
them off the
real.
ground. Look at that.
That's, oh my gosh, those are bigger than the ones in Hobby Lobby.
These are huge. These are like the ones, these are probably even bigger than the ones I used to see in Alabama, like at the giant pines. These are super festive, so
Whoa,
we'll
look at this
definitely
one.
use these. That's a fatty. That looks like a
That looks
pineapple.
cool.
I just can imagine the tree these came off of. It's
Jeez.
probably insane.
Did it say what state is it from?
That's what I was looking for. It says
California.
it's probably from the
Redwood?
giant redwood. Are redwoods pines?
I don't think
I'm not
so.
sure. Anyway, these are bigger than any I've ever seen in the South, so I would imagine it's some big eastern or big western trees. Awesome. Jerky and pine cones? Heck yeah. Okay, anyways, I'm going to change my pants for the 8th time saying that now. I'm really doing it.
Okay,
Here we
I'll
go.
let you change your pants off.
Thank you.
Ooh. I love finding like old antique things. We have so many inside the house that have come from like consignment shops and antique stores because I just want to know the stories that they tell. And this one is really cool because I think, in my mind, I'd like to think that it came from like an old schoolhouse, somebody's house. Yeah, that's
You
true.
just never know.
You could be haunted. Your mom and I actually went to a really weird antique place. It was like a consignment shop, and there were some old, like ancient.
Ancient? Hang on a second.
I mean, I want to say it was ancient because it was like from the dynasty eras. These cabinets that we saw, they were like Asian dynasty cultural. They looked haunted to me, and I was like, I don't know if I want one of those in our house.
Interesting construction here.
Get those pants in there.
See that? That's power right there. You can't really do that with the Wranglers. You'll rip them. Power tools. Thank you, Lord, for making power tools. There's been some little add-ons throughout the years, that being one of them, to prevent that board from bending, so the wood's really dry. It looks like there was some wood glue on here as well. We'll sand it down and try to get it as straight as we can, connect it up, and then I'll probably permanently connect it to the table. Ooh, look at these little mold spores. Little fun guys there.
Oh, that's fun.
Look at those. Can you get that little tight shot of that?
I think I can.
They're like little mini fungi shrooms growing. So that's always, you know, that can be fun for the health of a child.
Ew, and there's some fingernails over there.
Fingernails?
Ew.
Gross.
What did I buy?
I don't know. I'm definitely going to take this outside, get the sander on it, and get it nice and purty before we continue. Step one, just knocking some of the crust off here. I got a 120 grit piece of paper on my oscillator. Some of the spots I kind of had to gouge into, get some of the crusties out, but overall I just kind of laid it flat and let it do its thing. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these connecting pieces out. These actually serve two purposes. They connect these two boards, but they also are the slots for the drawers, or the drawer, literally, the only one. So I'm going to disconnect to sand this connection down because it's pretty crusty. There's a bunch of crap in there. It's going to prevent it from coming together nicely. And see if we can clean it up and get that crack to just come really, really tight. Ooh, yeah, that looks bad. Y'all just look at the crust inside of this crevasse here. Ugh. It could be kids' boogers from years past. There's even a little star right there, a little sparkle star. And Stephanie might be right. This could have been in a school or something, but either way, kids were playing on it and got their milk and nasty crusties in here. So I'm actually going to take an abrasive brush, put it on my drill, brush that out, and then do some sanding on both ends. Some of this old wood glue is extra crusty, so I'm just taking my little chisel here, just running down the side, and then whatever's left I'm gonna hit with the abrasive brush. I could work on wood. It's one of the most calming, relaxing things you can do, and that's when you know you're old, is when you're saying things like that. Yeah, this is what wood glue looks like after, you know, 70 years. Come over and clean it up afterwards. Set the board on there and brush out the nasties.
Oh, hello, spider.
Oh. Can't kill bugs on YouTube. Get demonetized.
Sorry. Went inside. Got a little sawdust on here from all your shaving bits. I found some good spots for all the pine cones that was sent to us. So I've stuck them like inside of our tree because we already have like a woodland creature theme going on with our Christmas tree, and they just fit perfectly. I kind of stuck them in there so they're like little hidden gems. And babe, you're doing good.
I know.
It looks like it's almost done.
I know. You know, our last video I was making something great out of wood.
Yeah, you were. It's just what you do.
I don't know, I'm just on a streak.
Hey, can I fix this? This has been bothering me.
What's happening?
Your hat is like sideways. There
oh, sorry. I had a face mask on. It's getting in there.
Oh my.
Got a little 400 grit sandpaper. Is it soft?
It's like Emmy's butt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is really soft. I just hit it with a 400 grit, so
Very
went
soft.
a little bit higher. You know, want baby's hands to be
yeah, you don't
safe,
want those splinters.
smooth. So I haven't actually sanded that one so you can feel a little extra. But it's not terrible.
No, it's good. That's why I wanted to go and get like a really cool antique table so I didn't have to worry about like spending $200 on a table and then, you know, get mad when it gets ruined. So instead, we're just putting a whole lot of work into this one.
Dad is. Diaper sauce later.
Okay.
You and me.
I do.
I have a plan. I have reconstructed the table. It's on the bottom side right now. This is what we're looking at. This is for the drawers. Our crack is much better. It's much closer after we got that gunk out. I'm gonna put a little wood glue in between that connection. Then we're gonna screw these in, and then we're gonna lay it on the table, get it all centered, and then I'm gonna take some 2-inch finishing nails, air compress them, and just pss, 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 pss. Operator.
Oh, you're in luck.
Nurse. I need one of those things. Stat.
Is this what you need?
Yes, I do. It's too big. This one's mine anyways. You stole it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, then why didn't you steal it back?
Oh yeah, there's nothing like a classic hand tool tightening. A splinter in the eye.
Oh no.
Well, pretty much have ourselves a new table here.
I know.
It's just unfinished.
It's okay. I'll finish her up.
Last step. Steph, will you sit right here? Put all of your 95 pounds like right there.
Okay.
On this end.
So that are you gonna put a nail like right here?
Yeah, because that's where it's bowing up. All right, so sit right on the crack. It's like actually not enough. Like you're not getting it down all the way.
I'm trying. That's all the weight I have.
I'm gonna have to use some clamps.
My one job. Couldn't even do that.
You're not heavy enough. Need to eat more Christmas cookies.
I know.
I missed.
Oh no!
Biscuit I missed.
Oh no!
I'm gonna have to get that out. I'll be popping another one though.
Oh. You missed again? No, I'm just kidding.
Screwed up. It's just gonna have to be broken off in there.
Alright, babe. I'll be back.
Okay. Okay, one last nail. Just on this other side here. There, center punch it. Oh yeah. That one was actually the best. It's clean. Those other two, I put a little too much on there, but I wanted to make sure they went through. I tested it on pine and it looked good, and then when I actually put it in those, that must be a harder wood, didn't go all the way through, so. Okay, now, we don't have the gap there. This is our connection. It's cleaner, it's tighter. There's some wood glue in there. I'm just keeping the clamps on. Keep that tight, and that is now a solid table for Emmy to destroy. So the only thing left to do on my part now is to replace, I think this is like 1/8 of an inch plywood that's in there. It's pretty crusty. Replace that. I'm gonna sand that down, and it already fits back in there. We know that, so that's all I got. Steph is gonna do the fun and exciting part of painting. That's not my department. I am just I'm the muscle. She's the finesse. That's how this thing works. The sun went down on our project last night, y'all, but we're here at a brand new day. Oh, another daggum wasp. Why won't y'all die? Jeez. But we're gonna finish Emmy's table today. We just need a couple of things. We're gonna run to the hardware store, and we'll be back to wrap this table up. I think it's gonna look really good once Stephanie gets done with her special touch. Wonderful. Ooh.
that table. We're fixing it all up for you. What do you have? You got some of Dad's catfish weights.
Catfish weights and clamps. A mix of the dangling wood cave. Basically took apart the drawer and I've sanded it down. I'm just doing some little tiny bits of sanding, places I couldn't get to with the orbital sander. And this whole piece was raggedy, so I'm going to replace that. And basically this is ready to paint. Honey, you're scratching up your... Oh my gosh, you just gouged it. After it was so smooth. Yeah, let's
She's already excited to get in there.
I know. Yeah, she's gonna tear this table up anyways. So. Oh, Steffi. Making magic.
On his own.
I just gotta finish sanding the knob. And that's it, y'all. This thing is gonna be a totally restored kids table from the 40s. Dad needs a table saw. One of these days I'm gonna get off the ground.
I'm telling you, every day before Christmas you're gonna ask for something else.
The older I get, it's like, man.
Painted it first with a brush, and then now I'm gonna go over it with like a tiny one of these things. Let's see. One of these dealios so that the paint goes on really, really smooth. And I really like it. I honestly kind of like the two-tone right now with like if you were kind of to just oil this part down, make it really dark. But I think we're just gonna knock it out with all white. We're pretty much done.
Yeah, and then I've got the little piece of birch plywood.
This is beyond what I thought we were gonna do.
And then she's gonna throw out milk all over it the first time. And the finishing touch, a red mahogany stain knob. Look at that beauty.
You know what she's gonna do? She's gonna start gnawing on that.
Go right there. Whoop! Little pop. Bam! Give me my vest. I'm Chip Gaines. Now, me personally, I think the table's just a little too much white. It's powerful. But
I know.
where it's going it kind of matches what the island was.
Yeah.
You guys are going to see it here.
It's gonna match perfectly.
So let's see if the drawer fits in there.
Oh, please fit.
And it should.
Oh, it looks so good.
Look how beautiful that is.
We took something that was old and scraggly, and it was mainly your doing. So thank you for all your hard work.
I'm old and scraggly, but I still got one.
You still got it.
What was it? What was it saying? Was it Toby Keith? As good as I once was for one time, or something like that. Look at these little squigglies.
Yes,
what kind of paint job are you doing here? What kind of paint job are you doing? I'm doing
the
pro
brush.
sandings.
It was
What in the world? Super fine. Just knock off those little crusties. Emmy's new play area. Look at that, y'all.
Emmie girl, welcome home.
Tea party.
Look how cute that is.
Oh. In tragic news, though, while moving it up here, this fell out and cracked in half. The whole drawer fell out and landed right on its little schnoz there. And I just super glued it back together, but I'm going to have to replace that knob.
That's so sad.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Emmy.
We had a moment. It was not a very pretty moment.
We never do well moving furniture.
We don't.
You know, that's when the most frustrations usually happen. Especially a mattress, my goodness. So the only thing left to do is see if Emmy likes it.
Mommy doesn't quite fit in the table. Snacks. Oh, she's found the drawer.
She's gonna pull on that knob. I know she is. She's gonna break it.
What do you think?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know why we spent all that time on it. What do you think about your table, little Emmy? Loves that chair, apparently. And I got my vest on. I'm daggum Chip Gaines.
Oh, you did good, Chip.
Well, except for dropping the drawer out of the thing and breaking the knob. But we'll replace that. But I hope you guys enjoy watching us restore this old table. You know, we think it's from the 40s, maybe it's a little bit older, but it's just really cool taking an old piece of furniture like that, restoring it, and then something new for a new little child in the world. Okay, you want to say goodbye to all the lake lifers out there, Emmy? Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Make sure to go ahead and smash that like button. And until the next time, God bless you. We'll see you right back here at the treehouse. Bye.
Bye.
Close enough.
Close enough.